From last ball pressure to silent mind games. These are cricket's smartest and most entertaining moments where cricket players truly used 100% of their brains. So imagine this situation. The last ball, 3 runs needed. Everyone expects a crazy finish. This actually happened in an IPL match between KKR and Rajasthan Royals when the match went to a super over. Kolkata puts up 12 runs, Rajasthan starts chasing, and Steve Smith and Shane Watson casually knock off 9 runs in 5 balls. Now it's simple math. 3 runs on the last ball. Fans are like, all right, Smith is about to smash this into the parking lot. But nah, this man suddenly switches from highlight reel mode to chess grandmaster mode. Instead of swinging for the fences, Smith just blocks the ball like it's a net practice session, takes 2 runs, and ties the super over. Everyone's confused for a second, until boom, boundary count rule kicks in, and Rajasthan wins anyway. No hero shot, no drama swing, just pure brain power stealing the match smoothly while everyone else is still waiting for the 6. This one's wild because MI Emirates actually had every reason to celebrate, but Nicholas Pooran said, nah, not today. In an international T20 league game, the Desert Vipers batter at the crease was playing painfully slow, like buffering on bad internet. Normally, you'd want him gone instantly, but the next guy in line was known for absolute chaos, the kind who can flip a match in 5 balls. Pooran clocked this in real time. So when the batter stepped out to hit a shot and missed, Pooran had the stumping right there on a silver platter. Crowd waiting, team half ready to celebrate. And then Pooran just didn't do it. He casually kept the ball like nothing happened. Everyone thought the batter got lucky, some kind of free life. But nah, this wasn't mercy. This was Pooran quietly helping his own team by keeping the slow guy stuck at the crease, stealing his team's celebration moment just to win the bigger game. You've seen smart keeping before, but this one tops the list because Ben Foakes turned patience into a weapon. In a Pakistan versus England game, a Pakistani batter tries a fancy leg sweep, misses completely, and the ball lands safely in Foakes' gloves. Normally, keepers rush it, but Foakes just waits, like he's buffering on purpose. The batter is still technically safe, trying to regain balance, foot barely flirting with the ground. Foakes doesn't move an inch. Then, the moment the batter's balance collapses and his foot lifts up, boom, lightning-fast stumping. No panic, no early move, just perfect timing. Batter walks back wondering what just happened. Crowd goes wild, and anyone watching instantly gets Dhoni flashbacks. Because this wasn't just a stumping, this was a mental trap, calmly set and cleanly executed. Exactly the kind of thing you expect from the best minds behind the stumps. Till now, you've seen genius minds behind the stumps, but now comes a next-level move from the slips. And of course, it's Steve Smith. This was an ODI between New Zealand and Australia, where New Zealand needed 327 runs with plenty of balls left. Martin Guptill and Kane Williamson were at the crease, and everyone knew the danger. If Guptill survived even 10 or 15 overs, the match could flip completely. Standing at slip, Smith reads the situation like he's watching the game in fast forward. He quietly starts signaling Pat Cummins, little hand movements, subtle hints, basically telling him exactly how to bowl to Guptill. And here's the crazy part. Cummins delivers exactly what Smith suggested. Guptill goes for it, completely misreads the swing and pace, and edges it straight to the keeper, caught behind. Game changed. No celebration from Smith, no drama, just that look which says, yeah, I already knew this was coming. Steve Smith cooked from the slips in one game, but in another match, the real chess move came from Kane Williamson, and this one literally flipped a lost game. New Zealand put up 286, and when Australia came out to chase, it was chaos early on. 6 wickets gone for just 67 runs, match basically screaming New Zealand win. Then Marcus Stoinis shows up in beast mode. He drags the game till the very end, completes his century, and suddenly the impossible looks very real. Now it's tense. New Zealand needs just 1 wicket. Australia needs 13 runs off 20 balls. Stoinis is still there and immediately smacks a 6. Now it's 7 runs needed off 19 balls, and everyone knows Stoinis is dangerous. Williamson reads the moment perfectly. He thinks, if Stoinis can't go big, these guys will sneak runs. So he walks in super close at mid-on, almost inviting the shot. Stoinis hits, the ball goes straight to Williamson, exactly where he planned it. Stoinis stays put, but Hazelwood takes off for the run. 1 sharp throw, run out, game over. Ha! Pure brain power stealing a match from nowhere. You see it now. In cricket, you don't wait for chances. You literally manufacture them. And Mark Boucher proved that perfectly. This was a Sri Lanka versus South Africa match with Boucher behind the stumps. Sri Lanka needed 147 runs from 143 balls, and South Africa just needed 1 more wicket to seal it. Pressure everywhere. Then, Boucher decides to play mind games. On 1 delivery, he suddenly appeals like his life depends on it. Big noise, full drama. While the umpire is still thinking, the batter casually steps out of his crease, probably assuming the ball is dead and a run might be possible. That's when Boucher switches gears in a split second. Ball comes in, gloves flash, and boom, lightning-fast run-out. Match done. Batter stands there frozen, probably replaying his life choices, wishing he had just waited for the umpire's decision instead of trusting his instincts against a guy who was already 2 steps ahead. Sri Lanka has been on the receiving end of genius moments plenty of times, but sometimes they flip the script, and this one came straight from Kumar Sangakkara's brain. Against India, Sangakkara used every bit of his presence of mind to catch Virender Sehwag slipping. Sehwag plays a shot and casually goes for a run, full confidence, 0 stress, like it's guaranteed. He even gets the run easily. But here's the funny part. Sehwag completely forgets that the ball is already in Sangakkara's gloves. While Sehwag is still jogging, almost crawling toward the bowler's end, Sangakkara stays sharp. No panic, no hesitation. He instantly fires the throw to the other end. Before Sehwag can even react, the bails are off. Run out. Sehwag looks back like, wait, when did this happen? 1 moment of relaxation, 1 genius throw, and Sangakkara turns a routine run into a highlight reel brain fade. Have you ever seen a wicketkeeper outsmart the boundary itself? No? Then watch this carefully. During a match between New Zealand and Sri Lanka, a Sri Lankan batsman played a shot that flew behind the wicket. Normally, a wicketkeeper barely has a second to react. Reaching the boundary while the ball is still in the air? Almost impossible. But this wasn't a normal moment. This was pure cricket intelligence. The wicketkeeper sprinted towards the boundary and took the catch. But just when it seemed over, the real genius kicked in. Losing his balance, he instantly realized he was about to cross the boundary line. And in that split second, instead of panicking, he made a high IQ decision. He threw the ball up in the air before stepping outside the boundary. After going out, he calmly stepped back inside the field and caught the ball again. 1 moment of awareness, 1 smart move, and the batsman had no choice but to walk back to the pavilion. This wasn't just a catch. This was cricketing intelligence at its finest. Runouts are fine, but do you remember the 2007 T20 bowl-out? That wild moment when an India versus Pakistan match ended in a tie and the winner had to be decided by pure chaos? Here's the crazy part. India didn't win it by luck. They won it with Dhoni's brain. Before the bowl-out even started, Dhoni quietly told his bowlers something unusual. Don't aim at the stumps directly. Aim at my chest. And Dhoni stood right there, bent forward, chest almost touching the stumps. The logic was simple but deadly. If you hit the chest, the ball would naturally crash into the stumps. And what happened next was straight domination. Every Indian bowler followed the plan perfectly. Ball after ball, stumps kept flying. Pakistan missed. India didn't. Game over. No batting heroics, no last ball drama, just one captain thinking 3 steps ahead and casually winning a match using geometry and guts. Have you ever seen a batter literally change his cricketing identity mid-match to outsmart a bowler? No? Then pay close attention to this moment. This is pure cricket IQ. In a clash between India and Australia, the legendary opener David Warner, normally a fearless left-handed batter, did something almost unheard of in elite cricket. Against India's master spinner Ravichandran Ashwin on a turning pitch in indoor, Warner made a bold choice. He switched to bat right-handed just to counter the spin. This wasn't random. It was a strategic decision, practiced in nets and used to break Ashwin's rhythm and negate the extreme turn he was getting on that surface. Warner stood as a right-hander, surprised everyone, even his own teammates, and played a beautiful sweep that raced to the boundary. Cricket isn't just physical skill, it's a battle of minds. Now let's talk about Mohammad Rizwan, who showed next-level wicket-keeping intelligence in this moment. As Saeem Ayub delivered the ball, David Miller tried to play a shot behind the wicket, but Rizwan had already read the shot. Instead of moving late, he stayed on the leg side, perfectly anticipating Miller's intention. The ball came straight to him, and somehow Rizwan managed to hold on to the catch. Watching this, Miller must have been thinking just one thing: if only I had hit it a little harder. This wasn't luck. This was pure anticipation, sharp reading, and high IQ wicket-keeping. So which of these moments made you go, wait, for what just happened? Drop your favorite one in the comments. And if you want to see the most heated umpire versus player moments in cricket, so click on this video right now.